Good morning, everybody. I thought we'd start today's lesson with my face, as you just heard my voice for the past 7 lessons or so. Hope you're doing all right. As you can see, I've been mainly working on cultivating an excellent mustache over these past couple of weeks. We'll talk about that in the future, no doubt. So let's go on to today's warm-up lesson. So for our level 2 of our Keith Haring piece, we're going to start playing with facial expressions. So I'd like to see some of those on your characters. Let's first of all start with drawing some different kinds of mouths, because you can just get a lot of expression just from the mouths on your characters. You know, here's our most simple. So we draw a smile, or just a neutral face, neutral mouth, frowning mouth, shocked mouth. You can see what happens when you put some zigzag lines, what that does, what kind of expression that gives. And also some wavy lines, what kind of expression that gives. Also, we could then start to add on to these. I think what I'll do is I'll just move these all over here a little bit. Oops. So then we can... Okay, so if we take this as our simple smiling face, and we can take it from a line, turn it into this kind of sausage shape, see what expression that gives us. Kind of like a crescent moon. And then finally like this. And try and add some teeth in there too. Same thing for our neutral face. What do you think these different expressions, different shapes add to your piece? What do you think what different emotions do they give? So our frowning face, kind of sausage shape, what do you think that emotion gives? Since the oval is kind of only really one shape, I don't know what else we could do with this. Make like a square shaped one. Add an oval with some teeth. Zigzag. Try and turn the zigzag into the sausage shape. What does that look like now? What emotion does that give us? How does that change if we then make it into a blocky shape? Does that have teeth already? Kind of does, huh? I think adding teeth in there would look a bit weird. We'll give it a go. And then this kind of a face almost looks like somebody's maybe about to cry. How does that become now? I guess if we zigzag that one, it would just look like if we use corners on that, it would look like our one from to the left. All right, so we've got some different mouths. Now let's have a look at our eyes. Let's try and use just the eyes. No eyebrows, no pupils. Try and work on some different shapes. What emotion does that one give us? What emotion does this one give us? What does the opposite of this one look like? What does the opposite of this one look like? Oh, we already did that. What does it look like if we have some rectangles for eyes? X's for eyes. Triangles for eyes. Different kinds of triangles for eyes. Some sideways ovals for eyes. Some longer ovals for eyes. Stars for eyes. So many different things that we can try and communicate. Okay, so now we've got all of this. And if you filled that box, feel free to go over onto tomorrow's box as well, or you also have an extra sheet of paper in the back of your packet. So now that you have this, let's then practice putting them together. So for today's warm-up challenge, I want you to try and create 5 faces that have 5 different emotions, and just play, purely to make things curious. So I'll draw one. So try and draw it in a circular face. I'm going to draw nice and big. All right, and just see what does that emotion look like. So that's your goal for today, to just try and come up with 5 things that look like this, 5 different faces. So let me say that again. You've got 2 goals. One is to go and fill up your warm-up sheet with a bunch of different mouths and a bunch of different kinds of eyes. And then your second challenge for your warm-up today is to draw 5 faces that have different emotions. Okay, looking forward to seeing what you get.